Welcome back, benevolent ubermensch and heartless capitalists, to Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Last time, we spoke with Bill Taggart of Humanity Front and David Seraph of Seraph Industries, and they both want us to do different things when we reach the broadcast center of Panchaea. Which one will we do? Well, I'm sure we'll find out this time or next time. We're definitely going to get to the broadcast center this time around. But I may actually leave the endings of this game, which are what we'll actually be doing in the broadcast center, for another video, all separate. I don't know. It depends on how long this one takes. Anyway, we're going to wait for the Seraph Industries guy to hobble his way over here. There he is. Hobbling about. That's right, I'm not real. Nothing's real. Alright, let's just go over here. You'll remember this area. We were actually over here before. And I decided to turn back because that mine's right there. You just can't get to it without spooking it. Whether from Seraph's side or from this side. Anyway, let's go ahead and hack through here. Grab you and you. And I suppose you and you. Probably just a software or something. Yep, stop worm. Go ahead and close that. Ah, more mines. This will make up for the mine I had to leave behind. So good. You have a perfect mind. I do not have room for mines. What? There's only one solution for this. Oh, yes. Ah, there's another mine. I see it blinking blurry in the distance. It will be mine. Just like the rest. Yup. Alright, I think that's all of them. Let's see, we got a plasma rifle there, more cartridges, combat rifle ammo. I believe there is a wall that's breakable. Yeah, right here. There's a dude on the other side of this. See him right there. Of course, if I went through there, I'd kill him, so we'll not go through there, you know, not blow this whole pacifist run that is sort of a big part of this whole playthrough, right? Alright, what we got up here? Not much. Grab that. Let's see, what we got in here? A bunch of lockers. Pocket secretary. Log on in it. Deus. Okay. Candy bar. Combat rifle and shotgun rounds. Always good. Is there something else in here? I thought they were hiding something behind that box, but nope, just my imagination. They were just hiding my imagination behind that box. Alright, we gotta be careful here. There's an arrow swiveling about there, as you'll note. I wonder if I can actually go behind that. I can't actually see. No, I can't. Okay. Just progress this way and hope for the best. The best transpired. That's great. Alright, let's sit here. Pull this box around the corner. Actually, I don't think I need to do that. I do need to turn on my dampening here. Hurt. Damn it. I say hurt. Stand up, you dumbass. There you go. Turn off the dampening just for now. Now, if you're wondering, no, you can't actually jump up on this side for whatever reason. I cannot figure it out myself. Turn on the sound dampening again, since I do have to do a few hops. That's all I'm hearing. Alright, let's turn off the sound dampening. I said off with the sound dampening. Someone's looking this way. Yep, Seraph Industries guy. Patting his arm there. You are a good arm. Turn back on my sound dampening as I fall down. Alright, which way was it now? I think it's this way. I mean, the arrow indicates as much, right? Yep, here we go. Oh my goodness. Another elevator ride. How thrilling. This isn't even the slowest one on this map. I probably cut out the longest one just because it is pretty excessive, to be honest. It's almost like the funicular again, except we don't have anyone talking to us. Anyway, this one's not going to be too long. I mean, we've rode this one before, and I was able to bullshit my way through it. Yeah, see? It happened again. And all I did was talk about elevators. Let's see. Well, it's right in front of us. I was going to say, what's around the corner here? Yeah, probably just another way to get in here. Not a big problem. Access granted. Well, that's good. The lockdown's up, so we can actually progress this way. It doesn't appear that anyone's over here. At least my radar isn't telling me anything yet. Still have the short-range radar on here, which is my preferred radar, as you'll remember, because it doesn't show us too much. It shows us enough. And what we got in here? A bunch of gas. Wear-breathing apparatus in this area. You know, I held off on this for a long time, but I think now is the time, folks, to get us a cloaking system. Now, the cloaking system is cheat hacks. I like it a lot, actually. It's very, very handy, as you're about to witness. You don't have to worry about being seen. You do have to worry about the things you push around being seen. Let's go ahead and turn that off for now, though. Thankfully, our kick-ass lungs will keep us from dying in all this gas. Oh, we got gas, an automatic unlocking device. This one apparently is facing the wall. Someone's barricaded this. Not that it saved them, because apparently they knocked over one of these canisters and they exploded. What we got here? R. Simmons. Yeah, we'll hack it since I have... Well, I could throw a device on it, but oh well. Let's just go ahead and nuke this thing to death. I don't even care. Although, I think this actually is the one with experience points on it. So let's go ahead and do it, I guess. Not that I really need experience points, but you know. Yeah, it is. I thought so. I was all, that looks familiar. Alright. So if we wanted to, there's a turret that's sitting at the end of this whole approach here, which you can see has quite a few motherfuckers on it. Quite a few. And that'll make it substantially easier. Of course, that will screw up the pacifist run. Again. No fun on a pacifist run, right? It's alright. Okay, someone's looking this way. I see him on the radar. Yep. Alright, now this is going to make this much, much easier. Believe me. As it should, because, I mean, I'm fucking invisible for crying out loud. Alright. One thing you also want to do whenever you're cloaked is not run into people. It is against your interests. Because they will actually detect you when that transpires, and you know, you don't want that. That sounds like a terrible idea. Now remember, they can hear you. Be careful. This is probably the hardest stealth section in the game, and I'm really just using cloak here because I don't want to kill myself. It would be regrettable if that happened. I mean, you wouldn't have any more of these videos from me if that happened. So we'll try not to have that transpire. Bunch of things swiveling about. Look at how many cones of vision there are on this goddamn thing. Alright, let's wait for this fellow to turn around, then I'll go ahead and dive. Also, if you think you're going to be fancy and jump between these platforms, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Regrettably, it is impossible. I think it was only 7 seconds of this per battery. I mean, we still have plenty of time, as you see. We're going to go ahead and wait for it to completely load up again. But there's the turret right there. It can easily take out all these people. Not a goddamn problem at all. Not a goddamn problem at all. Alright, that should be enough. There we go. Not a problem. And that's why I hesitated from using cloak throughout this whole playthrough, because it just makes the game so fantastically simple. Anyway, time for a long-ass elevator ride. Hooray! Let's get this thing started. And of course, once you start the elevator ride, there's no turning back because it doesn't have an up functionality. It only goes down. Like your mom. Anyway, folks, that was the elevator ride. It is completely uneventful. And I think it only serves to show you the scope of this place. But I mean, you can clearly see at the bottom here, right? Plus, we saw it from the top also. Anyway, broadcast center's right in front of us. So let's go ahead and keep on trucking, Jensen. We're almost out of this thing. What we got over here? We got a heavy rifle. What you got? Heavy rifle ammo. Box of candy bars. more rifle ammo, heavy rifle ammo, plasma rifle, all ready to go, with some more capsules. And you have painkillers. Weird. There's a whole bunch of equipment set out in front of the doors like it's a boss fight. The final boss fight of the game. Holy shit, we're here already. And you know what, folks? Unlike some of our other boss fights, this one has no difference that I can discern between the original version and the director's cut, so let's go ahead and jump right in.
What the hell?
Water pressure nominal at 173.
See, before it's like Ab Jensen actually hadn't seen one of these things before.
Online.
It's an OCM.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Haron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master slave change detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of energy.
I can't control Iron.
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary drone hatch.
Oh, shit.
Thankfully, that turret's gonna lose complete track of me immediately, which is great. Get behind it. There you
Alpha
go.
Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
Now, there are a lot of options to this, folks, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you them all before doing the one that Darrow gave us.
Alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
No! Protect Mother. Stay away. Stay away.
So you can hide from the turrets, obviously, and slap these buttons.
Kill him.
This will expose the OCM members.
You have had better
You can just shoot them to death.
down.
It's not that hard. Now, there's another way, and as you can see, they eventually will close up.
I'll do it, Mother. Just don't
So that's
hurt
something
me.
to realize.
No more pain.
Well,
Please.
let's go ahead and sit here a moment.
Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient.
Alright, it's gonna pass by. Let's go ahead. You know what? I don't need to hack this. I have my super cool hacking
Once the
dailies.
weight of their gaze touches you,
There we go.
there is no escape.
They're all level 5 things. I was gonna say, you can't really see it right now, but you can use these to open the door. I'm not sure exactly what those turn off. Oh, shooting at me. Now it's permanently open. We can shoot these things at our leisure.
Systems under stress will acclimatize.
Let's go ahead and look at a few more of these.
You see where honor and ambition lead you.
Alright, if you're astute, you'll also notice on our map that we have a couple of triangles down there, folks. Let's also buy some batteries. May need them.
To a whole mile deep in the ocean, about to meet your end.
Now, this is the way I actually did when I originally played the game. I'm going to show you this because I think it's pretty neat. You cloak and you hack.
Look at what they
We actually have the password for this one, but let's go all the way. This is why you want to save up your nukes. Because you can just nuke the crap out of it.
so cool down here. Dirk, show us the light.
access grid.
We're invisible, so we don't have to worry about anything right now.
Pod 2 safety purge in progress.
I must.
There you go, that one's open too.
I must succeed.
Now, if you want to continue this whole thing, you can. And you can kill these things with guns, or actually non-lethal weapons too. It's kind of interesting.
I can't move. ACHE levels are critically low.
Gotta be careful.
Slow down on me, Mother. I want to go home.
Wants to go home, Mom. Alright, let's go ahead and get close to this thing. Whoops.
To eliminate you.
Stuck out my nose too far.
You have no
Let's just be invisible. Make this easy. And you'll see those storage rooms, that's where the arrows are. We gotta worry about those.
Tired. System monitors online constantly.
Ah, what's this?
Track of
This'll make everything
diagnostics
easier.
required before we can sleep.
Life support off.
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Hope you have the electric proof skin, folks, because you're gonna freaking need it. Also, hope you brought some EMP devices, because it's gonna make this a lot easier.
Get that cold from that
Boop.
fool, Daryl.
Right in the leg.
Will not stop me, Jensen.
Are you sure?
It's happening.
It's happening.
I'm
course
so
it is.
overlooked. No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocols. You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen. By your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time.
Are you sure?
Initiate dissipation protocol.
I think I have full control over this.
Electrical charge subcritical and rising.
You may notice a little pattern here with the robots also.
Discharge sequence.
Don't you move, robot. You're gonna have a problem. Oh, you moved. You're not moving.
Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated.
I run Project
Evacuate
Security
area.
device now. Let's see how effective the last one is. Right on the inside of the leg again. Alright, that's not all we have to take care of, so let's go ahead and get out one of these. Actually, all of these. Yep, you'll see that the doors are open now. Fly through.
You and I have both.
We'll go ahead and hit them with the CS, that'll take them out. And keep them nice and safe. We don't want them to be in the electricity. Although I don't think it'll kill them in this one. In the original it would. Oh my god, he's coming. It won't kill them immediately. If they get hit by the electricity, it'll actually just fall down by default. Let's see what we got in here since we actually gotta wait for her to open up so she's vulnerable. Got some sniper ammo, some plasma rounds, let's see, tranq darts, laser batteries, rockets, and more heavy rifle, typhoon ammo. That one's always dead, nothing to worry about. Although I don't think any of these guys will violate pacifist. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We're playing it the safe way, as you can see.
Too long. Stop now. You want the glory.
Let's see, more rockets and everything, more candy bars.
It is all mine.
Sniper rifle in here.
Warning. Primary pod station failure imminent. Warning. Electrical charge approaching critical level.
Here we go.
Discharge imminent. Clear the area.
I actually cannot hurt her right now because there's a plane of glass in front of it. But now, eventually, there isn't. You know what, folks? This is the perfect time to unleash the human typhoon, known as Adam Jensen. This would be... Actually, didn't have enough room for the typhoon ammo, so I dropped it on the ground. Interesting. Okay, we'll just drop this. Pick up this, and now we're all good to go, folks. Now, if I remember correctly, it's F4 that does this? Let's see. No, F4 is my sound dampening. Is it F2? It's gotta be F2. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. See you later, Zhao. I win.
I can't take.
and she's charred to a crisp. She really is. I mean, she's still smoking over here, as you can see, right next to my gas grenade. Well, that's what you get for being an asshole. Anyway, folks, here's the end of the game if I can get around this goddamn hookup.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Sarah suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Well, I would trust mankind to find the answers, you know, with a little more information. I mean, that's only to be expected, right? Anyway, you know what, folks? I think I will leave this to its own video. I'll see you then.